Hi there. Welcome to Pi-Fi Code, where you can learn and master computers and computer programming. Today, let us learn what makes a computer a computer. Before we go deeper, we need to know what a computer is. So what is a computer? This question may confuse you as you might already be familiar with computers, especially because of this modern age. You may be watching this video on a device that you think is a computer. You may even be a person who works with computers for your daily tasks or at your workplace. Then why is this question relevant? This question is relevant if you want to understand how computers work under the hood. This question is relevant if you are trying to learn low-level computer programming. This question is relevant if you are trying to understand what is possible and what is not possible with computers. So let me ask you this. Is a desktop PC or a laptop a computer? Of course, they are computers. Then how about a cell phone? How about an Arduino board? Or a Raspberry Pi? How about the Titan 3? Of course they are all computers, and you might have realized by now that form factor and physical size are irrelevant in defining something as a computer. You will learn that it is the components of a system exercising certain functions that makes that system a computer. Now let us look at some definitions we can find about the word computer. This is important to know and learn. Unlike certain scientific concepts and units of measurement like meter, second, and kilogram, defined by international scientific expert bodies, the word computer is not defined in a standardized way. Even the Association of Computing Machinery, ACM, the world's largest computing society, has not yet provided a standard definition of the word computer. If you go to some popular sources of finding the definition of words, such as the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, we see that it defines the word computer as an electronic machine that can store, organize, and find information, do processes with numbers and other data, and control other machines. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines the word computer as a programmable, usually electronic device that can store, retrieve, and process data. On Wikipedia, one can find that a computer is a machine that can be programmed to automatically carry out sequences of arithmetic or logical operations. What we can learn from these definitions are that 1. A computer is a device. 2. It processes data. Still, it seems a bit incomplete. These definitions emphasize the functional aspect of a computer rather than its constitution. A computer is something that processes data or information. These definitions do capture the essence of the meaning of the word computer, but let's look a bit more deeper. By the way, did you know that the word computer referred to an actual human profession some 80 years ago? Yes, they were like accountants, and their job was to compute values. You can read about that on its Wikipedia page. Now, coming back to computers of our age, we have to realize that it is the components of a computer that makes it a computer. Let us define or at the least understand the core components of the system we call a computer. The components of the computer exercise certain functions, the functions that we read about earlier in those definitions, that make a system or a device a computer. If you don't understand what this means, do not worry. We will figure this out soon. Essentially, 3 basic components or subsystems make or constitute a computer. So if these 3 systems exist and they are connected to each other and work together, you have a computer. And what is the work that they do? Processing data. We will learn more about data in future videos. For now, the 3 subsystems of a computer are the CPU, the memory, and I/O, which just stands for input to output. I repeat, the 3 subsystems of a computer are the CPU, the memory, and the I/O. So if these 3 subsystems are connected to each other and work together in the processing of data, they form a computer. It is this system of these subsystems that make a computer a computer. Now, I expect you have understood what a computer is, or what makes a computer a computer. That is all for this video. In the upcoming videos, we will look at each of these components individually.